and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the end of November, which means it's officially Christmas, so I thought it was about time that I did my November favourites. There have been so many things that I've been loving this month, and although a lot of them do involve Christmas, I've tried to give it sort of a bit of a split and not overload you with everything Christmas related, because I'm going to be doing that on my Instagram for the next 4 weeks. As with all my favourites videos, I have linked absolutely everything in the description box below, so if you want to grab anything that you've seen in the video, please don't hesitate to check them out. First up on my November favourites is something to help me get my daily fluids. It's the Winnebago. I heard about this last week and I've been using it ever since, and it claims to keep your cold drinks cool for 25 hours and your hot drinks cool for 12 hours. As someone that likes really hot coffee and really cold water and who runs around a lot and is here, there and everywhere all the time, this sort of seemed like the answer to my prayers. Getting my daily water intake is really important to me. I really feel a difference in myself when I haven't drank at least 2 litres of water a day. But you know, if I'm out and about, I can't carry a 2-litre bottle of water with me, which means I'm constantly going into places like Boots and Superdrug and buying those plastic bottles. But this is one that I can just shove in my handbag and it's going to be cold all the time, which is absolutely brilliant, and I just think this is so great, and I think it'd make a great stocking filler as well, and I'm hoping that Ali's not going to see this because I've actually got him one as well. I'm like the Grinch, I just ruined Christmas. Next up is following on from last month's favourites. I discovered that I was a bit of a grandma and that I loved pyjamas and loungewear and anything that's cozy and makes you feel warm and cuddly in this kind of weather. So I made one of my many trips that I make a week to the White Company. I go to the store in Milton Keynes, and I decided that I deserved a pair of slippers. And these are possibly the most expensive slippers that I've ever bought in my life. They were £40, and as I was paying for them I was like, oh, I'm so not sure about paying £40 for slippers. But they did look really cosy and I loved the little pom-pom details. And then I got them home and I took my socks off and I slid them onto my feet, and every inch that they moved further in, it became more and more apparent why they were £40. They are the comfiest slippers I've ever had in my life, and even now I wear them every single day. If I'm in the house, I'm wearing slippers and it will be these ones. And they still look really lovely, even though I've been wearing them solid now for about 3 weeks. And they're still as snuggly and cozy as before. They've got gorgeous faux fur lining, and as with everything from the White Company, I'm absolutely loving them, and I'm sure that they're going to last me a lifetime because I'm going to be wearing these for a very long time. Next up is really getting into the spirit of Christmas. I bought all of our Christmas decorations, ornaments, baubles, garlands, wreaths, you name it, I bought it last week. I went on every website. I went on Harrods, Selfridges, Tesco's, Asda, John Lewis, all of them. And I got our baubles from I got our baubles from John Lewis and these cute little pine cone things. And then I got our ornaments from Asda. I wasn't expecting that. I was sort of expecting to have to maybe splurge a little bit and get some nice ones from somewhere expensive. I wasn't expecting to find such cute ones from Asda. I was so astounded by the range that they had that I did buy quite a few, and they were so worth it, and they were only £2 each. But first of all, I got this tartan heart. I actually got 2 of these because I like them so much. It's very cute and it's got a little gingham bow on it, and then it's in really sort of Scottish tartan, which I love. I love tartan this time of year. It's such an autumnal thing. And then I got a ballerina, which I thought was so sweet. I really wanted to get some ballet shoes, but I couldn't find them anywhere. So this was sort of the next best thing. And it's in frosted white glitter, and the theme of our tree is silver, white and red. So this fitted in perfectly, and I think that she was £2 as well. Then we got this little guy. I've named him Barry, but if you have any better names for him, please feel free to leave them in the comment below. He's a little polar bear with a white and red striped scarf. My kitten Lumi has taken a distinct liking to this one, and every time I come home I find him on the floor because she's been playing with him. But he's definitely my favourite, and I'm guessing that he's Lumi's too. Now, this one I didn't actually order. I ordered the post box which they had on there, and they sent this instead. I think that was a bit of a mistake, but I still loved it, so I didn't send it back and I didn't argue it. I might still order the post box too, but it's a typical London phone box, the old school ones that you sort of see scattered around in London still. Half of them don't work and the other half are full of God knows what, but I thought this was so cute, and it's really heavy as well. It's really well made, and it really does look like a London telephone box, and I just thought it was so cute, and I think that's £2 as well. Finally, I got this little dude, and he is the same as the ballerina. He's in frosted white glitter with a pink white bow and a white rose and some little white fluff, and I just think he's so beautiful, and he really fits with the style of our tree. I was really impressed with those from Asda, and I was shocked to get all my ornaments for under £40. So now our tree's complete. It's so exciting, and it doesn't lose its magic in the slightest, and I really do think that this is going to be one of my most favourite Christmases ever. As we discovered in my Facts About Me video, I'm a bit of a tea snob, and I love trying different ones, and when I find them I tend to just stick with them, and this month's favourites is SkinnyMeeting. I've drank SkinnyMeeting for nearly a year now. I love absolutely every single one of their products, and especially their new ones that they've just brought out. I used to drink a lot of coffee throughout the day and also a lot of green tea, but because of my problems with sleeping, I decided to stop drinking coffee or any caffeinated drinks after 10, 11 o'clock. The thing is that I drank those drinks because they sped up your metabolism, which aided with my training. I kind of did miss them a bit, and just the drinking tea and making a tea that you know is aiding your goals was quite a big loss for me. So I did go in search of other options, and SkinnyMeeting have the, I'm going to say this completely wrong, I know that this is not how you say it, everyone always tells me but I can never remember how you say it, acai? Yeah, I now drink this instead of green tea because obviously green tea has caffeine in it, and this only has acai, hibiscus, blackcurrant, rose and mandarin peel, which just sounds gorgeous, and when you drink it you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And whenever I go to blogger shoots or whenever I'm staying over and I'm going to be around other bloggers, I always take some with me because I want them to try some. Literally, I'm like, try it. I'm like a SkinnyMeeting freak, and the moment that they try it, they immediately get what I'm talking about. The acai tea kind of works in the same way. It speeds up your metabolism, and you can do it in conjunction with the 14-day detox. I only do those around times of year when I know that I'm going to be indulging, like now. I'll probably do a 14-day detox before Christmas to hopefully eradicate as much bloating as possible, because when it comes to Christmas dinners I'm not known for my ability to hold back. I do like to make the most of Christmas, so yeah, I'll do a 14-day detox before then, and then if I'm sluggish in the weeks afterwards because of what I've done over the Christmas period, I may do another one then, but it's only something that I'll do sort of for before holiday or before a special occasion. If I've got a big party, if I know I want to look and feel my best, there's nothing worse than feeling sluggish when you're wearing a really gorgeous dress. And then the other one that I drink is their Zen tea. As those who read my blog will know, is over the past months I've started meditation and yoga too. Relaxation and mindfulness is a big part of my life at the moment, and so is chamomile tea now that I'm into that stuff, and I've become quite a chamomile tea connoisseur, and this has been the nicest that I've found because it's not just chamomile. It has the perfect mix of chamomile, peppermint, lemon balm and rosemary, and I gave some to Leanne Lynn Walker when we went to the AX Paris shoot in Manchester, and she too loved it. So if you don't believe me that it's lovely, just go and ask Leanne. So not only are they a favourite throughout the year, they are definitely a favourite in the festive period. I will be doing my 14-day detox and you will see it on my Instagram. So if you have the product or you're thinking of buying the product, let me know and we could possibly do it together. Next up is a bubble bath, but this isn't just any bubble bath. This is the Animus Spa Home Aching Muscle Soak. For those of you that have ever experienced those dreaded 48-hour DOMs, this is your best friend. First of all, it gives you an excuse to run yourself a hot bath, turn the lights down low, put on some lovely relaxing music. It smells like deep heat, which I strangely really like, but you feel it work through your muscles. This is the ultimate bubble bath for the gym bunnies amongst us. And I've even come home on one occasion to find Ali in the bath with candles lit and this stuff. Guys can really benefit and feel this one working too. After a full week's worth of workouts, my Friday tends to be my relaxation day, and this has been a firm favourite in that. Rather than going and having a steam or a sauna, I'll just come home, run myself a bath, pour myself a chamomile tea and just relax in the bath for an hour. And let my muscles recharge after the week's battering that they've just had. Now this last parcel was a lovely surprise. Sometimes brands like to send you gifts, and I'm not always completely comfortable with that, because one thing I like to maintain on my blog is that I have picked everything myself, and it's something that I would actually wear or use or want to try out. So when people send me gifts, I'm always a bit like, oh, but this was not the case with this one. I received a package last week from the lovely Sophie at Lavish Alice. She sent me a lovely gift voucher to spend with Lavish Alice, and also a candle from Jo Malone. I've never ever had anything from Jo Malone. I've always looked at them and I've always seen them on other people's blogs, and I've always wanted one, but I've never known which one to pick. They sent me over the Pomegranate Noir scented candle. I can't believe how gorgeous this smells. I don't think I'll ever burn it because I love it so much and it's so pretty. What is it with us and packaging? I keep boxes and candle jars and carrier bags just because they look nice. What is with that? So this is a massive thank you to Sophie for sending such a thoughtful and wonderful present. Due to the harsh heating and cold weather at the moment, my skin has gone a little bit it's all gone dry around my mouth and a little bit around my nose as well, and I find that it happens more during the day. It's not because I'm not drinking enough water and I'm definitely using the right face stuff, but I think it's just the change in temperature. So I've been carrying around in my handbag the Caudalie Paris Beauty Elixir. I've seen this on so many different blogs and I've always wanted to try it, and it's actually brilliant. My skin now is really starting to recover from the initial change in the weather, and this is really helping with it. The only thing that's really strange about it, and maybe it's just me, but if you've tried this, do you not think that this smells like sweet potatoes? Because whenever I spray it on my face, I'm like, that's definitely sweet potatoes. And it's really agreeing with my skin, which is brilliant. So I'm loving that right now. Next up is another one from the White Company. You better get used to it because right now it's my favourite shop. I might as well turn this into a haul video. I bought the winter fragrance oil last week. I bought them online. I wanted to put them in my electronic diffuser that I got from Neil's Yard. I wasn't sure if you were supposed to, but I thought, there's no harm in trying. So I bought them and I came home and I put way too much in and I stank the house out with it. Ali hated it, I loved it, but I've now found the balance, and you put about 4 to 6 drops of this in your diffuser, and it fills your house with the most wonderful wintry Christmas smell. It's like oranges and cinnamon, and it's quite grown up as well. It's not too sweet, which I find that some Christmas candles can be quite sweet and thick, but this is so lovely and refreshing. So lovely and refreshing that I went again and bought another one just in case I ran out of this one in the run up to Christmas, because that's probably inevitable, the rate that I'm using it at the moment. Safety in numbers. I think that they're the only fragrance oil that they do. We were going to get some for a family member for Christmas, but we couldn't find any other ones, so they got Winter 2, bulk buy. So yeah, if you're going past the White Company anytime soon, just go in and have a smell. That's all I'm asking, just so you know what I'm talking about. And last but definitely not least is my #1 favourite thing from November, and that was this little lady. If you haven't already seen her all over my Instagram or seen her own Instagram page, this is Lumi, and we are so in love with her. She's a mink seal snow bengal, and we got her from the Glitter Glam breeder in Peterborough. And she's just lovely. We're so in love with her, and we're so glad that so many of you love her too. So she's definitely my most favourite thing from November, and probably for the foreseeable future. Mwah. So there you have it. That is my favourite things from November. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. And if you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe below. Thanks very much. Bye!